Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to episode 15 of Future's Edge, which is a mod pack by Landstrider, and we're playing here on Landstrider's server, which is hosted for us by Aim to Game. It's a glorious new morning. Look out and you can see our crops. This is still our bedroom over on the starter little part of the village over here. I know the episodes have kept going, but I've actually been away for about a week. I haven't recorded in quite a while because we've had guests here staying with us. So, I gave the villagers some jobs to do while we were gone. Just told them to make some progress. There's a few things, really. One, I wanted Tamika to go and work on our tools, which is why I don't have anything on me. I left them with her. I said, do your best, upgrade them as much as you can, and our equipment as well. See how well you can do with those. And for the rest of the villagers, I just said, you know what, guys, we don't have much in the way of clothing and decorate and outfits and stuff. So I want you guys to do your best, and I want you to come up with some nice stylish outfits so we can wear clothing when we want to as well. And I had a message from Tamika to say that she was coming over to give me some news. So I thought I'd come on and record a little bit here. I can't see her on the map. You're Caroline the Guard, Marilyn Fisher. What's this note here? What does this say? Dear Beavelguy, I have hired a new weaponsmith to help with upgrading your Oh no. Oh, what's happened? This sounds bad. It sounds there's lots and lots of birds in this area and they keep trying to take the villagers. I'm worried that Tamika may have been eaten by a bird. Oh no. Let's head over to the other part of the village and see. Ooh. Let's see who this new weaponsmith is as well. Hopefully they would have helped each other out, but I don't know. Let's go see what's going on over here. So let's run through the village. I can see they have been making some progress. This looks like a new village, a new building right here. We'll have a look at that in a minute, see what they've been up to. Oh, shiny armor. Let's check that out. No, Tamika is gone. I think Tamika has actually been eaten by birds. That's very sad news. But who are you? Lloyd the weaponsmith. You must be the new recruit. So you've been working on our armor instead, have you? Okay. Well, I can see that Tamika clearly hasn't been reading many of the books in that library there in the schoolhouse, so hopefully you've been doing a little bit better. What have we got in here? Oh, these are our tools. Okay. Oh, you got mending on it. Okay, I'm impressed. Good job. Mending on our pick. We've got looting 3. Oh, still sharpness 3 on that sword. Well, you missed a trick there, but you got mending on that as well. Okay, that's pretty good. Efficiency 5. Mending on that. Wow, we got the full set there. Let's see this armor that's sitting on the shelf here. You, and you. Mending. Okay, good job. Feather falling boots, step strider. Okay, I'm liking it. Aqua affinity, respiration 3. Yeah, protection 4. You know what? I like it. Good job. Lloyd, you can stay. We don't need Tamika anymore. We shall mourn her so we've got the graveyard built over there. But for now, I'm pretty happy. We've got decent equipment here. I guess we really need to look at getting a sharpness 5 book. What do we need for that? Let's just check and see if we can finish this off for our villager here. Which one of these is sharpness? I'm assuming it's going to be like flint or something like that, but you can never assume with these things. Oh, it's nether quartz. 60 nether quartz and a whole bunch of lapis. Tell you what, I'll do. Let's do that in a minute. I want to see what the villager's been. Well, I told them to make some stylish outfits. Okay. Yeah, good job, everyone. Okay, so they've obviously made some some sets of armor here that we can wear if we want to wear something a little bit different. But honestly, I'm thinking this is a little bit more stylish than what they've come up with. But I guess we've got options, right? We've got lots of different color combinations here. If we want to try some different things, we could do that as well. Whoa, what is that? Sounds like something angry's in the nether portal. Yeah, you know what, guys? I'm proud of you. You obviously tried very hard. Good work, everyone. You've done a good job there. I'll have to think of some way of rewarding you. Start thinking of things I could do to pay you back for that. But what I actually want to do this episode as well is work on our ore processing. So there's been like an update to the pack. And if we look at something like iron ore now, right, it used to be you throw that in the sag mill and it would give you, yeah, there you go. So your powders and your, you know, your extra materials and all that kind of stuff. But you can now throw it into a crusher and you get your extra bits and pieces. And then you can throw that grit back into the sag mill and you have a chance of getting even more stuff out of it. So I think we need to do that. And that means we need to build an ore crusher. So, I don't know if you guys have seen the recipe for an ore crusher. Here it is. Can I pause this? I'm really bad with this thing. There we go. This thing is huge. It takes steel scaffolding, light engineering blocks, 10 light engineering blocks, and those things are ridiculous. Let's just look up the recipe for those. Light engineering blocks, right? You need these microchips, you need tons of bronze gears, all these other bits and pieces. Luckily, I have done that off camera. That's the beauty of YouTube. You don't have to watch me going and trying to craft all of that stuff. We've got everything here. But the question now is, oh, that's where I put my storage crates. I wondered where I left those. We have to figure out where we're going to put this thing. And I've been trying to think a little bit, because like it's 5 blocks wide. So if I put it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 blocks, so where that torch is, we're going to have this tiny little like passageway coming out here. It's going to be kind of blocking it off. I mean, we could try it. We can try and see, but I think the other option is to maybe stick it in this wall down the bottom here, so it's kind of recessed. Oh, I do like this armor. That extra jump's going to be pretty nice. We've got this speed boost as well. What else is on here? Empowered 4. Oh, we got sound locator, night vision, and it's solar powered as well. Solar 3. Speed 3 on the legs, that explains that. Jump and flippers. So does that mean we can swim faster too? Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, I'll let you off for forgetting the sharpness on the sword. This is pretty good. Let's see, what should we do with this? Because I kind of want to have this automated too. I don't want to have to keep, you know, dropping stuff in, taking the results out, and then feeding them into the sag mill manually. I need to get this set up so it does it all automatically. I might need to do a little bit of reworking here. Tell you what, guys, I'm going to take a quick cut here, and I'm going to mess around a bit and see if I can find a place I like for all of this machinery. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, that was way more complicated than I was expecting it to be. I did actually put the... Oh, of course I'm falling off. I did actually put the crusher on the top here. It's actually not too bad because, you know, the model has bits cut out of it, so it doesn't look like it's too enclosed, I don't think. I kind of like the little windy, you go around, you can either run along this way down to the clay farm, or you can, like, just, you know, run down the stairs and go along the beach or whatever. And as you come up, it's kind of a cozy look. We're going for this kind of, you know, everything's tightly packed together. As long as you can still get around, I think it's okay. And you can still see through to, you know, get the view of the forest through the gap there. So that worked pretty well. You can probably tell this thing is backwards. And this is because I was trying to figure out how I was going to get everything connected up. So we've got conveyor belt and hopper here. I will try to explain what we've done. So you can tell inside here that we've changed quite a bit. All the machinery and all of those storage drawers used to be on this side. Now, the problem I had was that I thought I could literally just dump all of the ores into the ore crusher and then take the output, put them all into the sag mill, and then just feed them straight into the alloy smelter. I was wrong. Turns out some of the ores, so trying to do this from memory, I think it's iron, gold, in fact I got a piece of paper here, 1 second, iron and gold, and the copper as well, those you can feed through twice. So iron, gold, and copper need to come out of here. They need to go out into that ore crusher. And then the output, you can't really see it, but there's another little chest behind this sag mill. The output goes into that chest, okay? Those will feed automatically into this sag mill. It'll grind them all up, put them into this storage crate here, and then that will get sucked into the alloy smelter, and then all of the output's going to end up in this storage crate here. All of the other ores, except for rose gold, they go through into the ore crusher, get crushed up and get lots of resources. But the sag mill cannot grind the output of those, so those get sucked out of that chest that's behind there and put into this wooden storage crate straight away, which is why there's some extra stuff here, like the uranium. And then those get pulled into the alloy smelter and smelted. And the rose gold cannot go into the ore crusher, that has to go into the sag mill, so I've made sure that that goes into this bottom storage drawer here. And that will get sucked straight into this sag mill, processed into the storage crate alloy smelter, and that'll end up there as well. And I've also got the slate ore and the flint in this bottom one, so that while this is pulling out the rose gold, it can also top itself up on all of the grinding ball materials, basically. So if we switch this on, I hope this is going to work. This is on furnace, isn't it? Yeah. Always active. Good. Tin, I mean, that's not really the test, though. Once this tin runs out, then we're going to see whether it actually works. Yeah, pulling in the silver from here. That's good. This is processing gold and copper. Why aren't you going out? Let's have a... Oh, it's not set to output. Push into here. Yeah, cool. Okay, so that's good. I did go mining again to get some stuff to test this, and that's what it's processing at the moment. But I think I can pretty much just leave this running now, and it'll finish doing all of this. The only thing I was missing was bauxite. That's going to go right there once I finally get some. And I'll need to reconfigure one of the filters on the back. I also changed this capacitor kind of by accident. I remembered that you could change the output because I want to see how much is going in and out of that capacitor. All the power comes into there and then to the different machines now, which means I'm probably going to need another capacitor for the other side. But yeah, this sort of works. One other issue I have with this, in case you guys are trying to build something similar, is I wanted to just pull straight out from that drawer controller and input into these conveyor belts, and it didn't like doing that with the Ender IO conduits. So I had to filter the output with a conduit, put the input make the conduit take the stuff out, and the conduit pushes stuff into this hopper. The hopper pushes the dust onto the conveyor belt, and then it all goes in. And another issue is that Immersive Engineering does not like interfacing with Ender IO power conduits. So inside this block here, you can see it's a conduit facade. That's an Ender IO power conduit. This then connects to that and converts the power into the Immersive Engineering stuff. So yeah, that was supposed to be a little quick segment upgrading our ore processing, and that just took me a load of time off camera. While I was working on that, though, our new toolsmith, whose name I've forgotten already, don't tell him, he might get offended. He has finished upgrading our Ender for us. He said he was very sorry, he just totally forgot about it. So now we've got sharpness 5 on this thing. And while I was, while he was over chatting away to me, I asked him, what he would want built in the town as a thank you to him and to all the other guys for all the work they've been doing. And he gave me an answer. In fact, they all seemed to agree that what they wanted was a tavern, a place where they could chill out, after a hard day's work, have a drink or something, and just be social and chat. So that's what we're going to build right now. And we've got all the materials ready here, more or less. There's a few bits and pieces. I'm not going to do all the mechanisms right away because I need to sort out some other bits first. But let's get, what do we want? All this stuff, all of this stuff. You are going to be the floor. Possibly. No, I'm going to leave that in there for now because I'm scared it's going to mess it up. Let's switch this thing on and see if we can get it built. So... Ooh, do I have... Yeah, I'm going to need these too. Okay. So, again, based off of the design from Banished, I had to be a little bit Stop. I'm gonna just... There we go. That's fixed. I'm gonna get rid of those before they start placing. It seems to, whatchamacallit, Schematica seems to go crazy with placing certain blocks. Like, it tries to place them down when it really shouldn't. Oh, there we go. Got that back again. Let's put you back in here. Like those glass blocks, it always seems to try to place those when it shouldn't, and apparently those crates are the same way. I have been asked to produce a Schematica tutorial, which I'm more than happy to do. I use it all the time. I absolutely love this mod, so if I can make it easier for other people to use, then hey, perfect. I'll probably be working on that. You might even see it before this episode comes out, depending on when I get a chance to record it. But what I might do is give you a bit of a preview of my creative building world. You could see the mess that's in that place, just because I need to design a couple more buildings anyway, so it's a good chance to kind of kill two birds with one stone, right? Oh, let's get all this stuff placed. It's not doing too badly with those windows this time, it seems like. Get you placed. If we head in here, this is the actual tavern area. You can kind of see what I've got planned for this. Uh-huh. Oh, I'm gonna need to get some blocks, aren't I, to get up on the roof. Oh no, we got these here. This'll do nicely. Let's get this finished off. Now, the building in Banished, it didn't have such a big kind of... Well, you can't really see inside the building, but the part I imagined was the upstairs part. It didn't really seem as large as this, but I wanted to have some space in the upstairs, so I kind of tweaked it. So... in the game, the upstairs is just kind of like a little window on the top, whereas I turned it into like an extra floor. You know, it's okay. Oh yeah, down here you can see where all the machinery is going to go. This is what I need to get the resources for as well. I'll explain this once I've got the machines installed, because I think it'll make a little bit more sense. Yeah, okay. Tell you what, guys, let me just take a cut. I'm going to get these last blocks placed. I'm going to get the materials together to make the machinery, and I'll be right with you. Okay, I think we're just about finished here, guys. I'll just give you a little taster of what it's going to be like. So you go through these double doors here, and this is the actual like bar area. So I guess we'll have the barman or barwoman behind the bar making all the drinks for all of the tired and thirsty villagers. And then underneath is where everything gets produced. It's like their cellar. It's also where they kind of produce their drinks, and inside is all of the equipment here. Just for now, I've put the generator on here just so I can demonstrate how it's going to work. We've made a fermenter so that we can make the mead once we get some bees going, and they both feed into this conveyor line, right? Okay, so in here we're going to be making grog. I've got a reservoir underneath. So that'll keep it topped up with water, and then we just need to supply it with these other ingredients. So we're definitely going to need our slime farm very soon, because I don't have very many slime balls left. And out here we can just kind of top up the ingredients, pull the lever, and then it should, I hope, start producing these. I might just have to give it a second. Okay, yep, there we go, and it starts producing the grog, and the conveyor belt system carries it upstairs. And hopefully, if we look in here, we'll be able to see... Yeah, it just comes up and it goes straight into the tankards here. So this is going to kind of be the display. You come up and you order a drink. You can just chill out and, you know, sip away and enjoy the evening, I guess. Let's have a drink of this. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, we're going to have to charge extra for that one. Ooh. Yeah, sorry guys, slightly shorter episode. Oh, that blindness is... Oh, this is the worst thing you could possibly want for an episode. Okay, we're gonna end it here so you guys don't have to put up with this for much longer. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.